R. What's your favorite R&R? Like what would you do aside from the bubble bath? Like what's your go to kind of just reset and kind of just escape from the crazy life of work and parenting and whatnot?
Getting out in nature.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like whether it's taking a trail and getting lost in the forest or going and sitting on my favorite dock down by the river.
I love walking
Watch.
trails.
Yeah.
So nice.
We still have to do Enchanted Forest.
That's right. I mean, among others, there's so many of them. I've done, gosh, so many of them around town, in the Titusville area, some Port St. John area, and I love them. I just pack a bag, you know, the necessities, and I just walk. There's one particular in Titusville. Gosh, I wish I remember the name of it, but it's an exact mile, and it just kind of just curves around. The thing with that one though, you gotta watch out because it is in Titusville. It is in the sticks over there, so like you gotta watch for like wild animals and stuff like that. And,
Yeah, that's the same thing with Enchanted Forest.
Is that
Most
right?
definitely, yeah.
Where's the channel for it?
So
Where's that?
Enchanted Forest is over off of Barna,
Okay.
like back over there by we come off of it all the time. What is that? 407? We're coming off of 95 and we go to pick up Sweet Face.
That is what's that? 90? No, we take 95 sometimes, right?
Yeah, 95, but then the Titusville exit, that's 407, right? No, that's not 407. That's in Orlando. What am I talking about?
405. I forget what road that is.
You know
We
what
take
I'm
it all the
talking
time.
about.
Yeah,
So
we take it all the
pass
time.
Enchanted Forest when we're coming from
Okay.
there all the time.
Well, the next time we make that trip, go ahead and point them out to me. And,
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
That's my favorite one. But yeah, I think we're overdue for a nature run,
I think so.
or even botanical forest. Like I love going to botanical forest.
Where's that at?
There's so many. So I used to just so I have this coin.
Okay.
One side says yes, one side says no.
Okay.
And I would pick a direction. And considering we're as far east as you can possibly go, it would be north, south, or west.
Okay.
And I'd be like, am I going west? Yes. So no, flip the coin. And I would just drive. And I found Bach Tower Gardens, which is just past St. Cloud.
Okay.
So towards the center of the state. I found Bach Tower Gardens. I found Cedar Key, which is about 3 hours north and then west a little bit. Then there is the McKee Botanical Forest or Botanical Garden, and that's in Vero Beach. Like, they are some of the pretty rare flowers and walking around in nature, and you can get lost, and sometimes they have like little art exhibits and stuff like that going on throughout the garden.
I love it. I love to honestly to go back out there and camp out there for the night.
Yes.
That would be nice. I used to go camping a bunch with Jax, and I've taken Luca once. I remember taking Luca one time. A little itty bitty baby he was. It was a little tough with Luca. It rained that day and stuff, but we managed. But I do take Jackson a lot. We haven't gone in a little while. Jackson Cole, we gotta go camping, buddy. But yeah, I got the tents. I got all the lighting and stuff like that, all the tools necessary.
I got all my camping stuff too.
Beautiful. Yeah, we ought to set something up. I have this KOA app. Chat, I don't know if you guys know what the KOA app, but it's the basically it tells you where every campsite is in the state of Florida, and I didn't realize how many of them are in town. It's
Yeah.
wild how many are. They're everywhere.
So if we were to do Cedar Key,
Okay.
there is the Devil's Den.
Okay.
Right
I
next
like it
door to
already.
that.
I like it already.
So the Devil's Den is actually this spring that goes down into a cavern, and now we can't just willy-nilly, like, you have to set up times to go down with like actual trainers, but you can scuba the top of it.
Okay.
You have to set up and have like certifications and stuff to go down into the den, down into the cavern,
Yeah, I'm
and
sure it's
swim
pretty
and
dangerous on
everything.
there too if you're not with a professional, right?
Yeah. But I know they have campgrounds all around there, and that's like 2 for 1. And there's some of the best barbecue over there too.
I mean, I can't really fuck with the barbecue, but
Yes,
I mean,
you can. Chicken.
I mean, you know how I feel about that chicken right now. Christ. I've been eating so much chicken lately. I'm so sick of it, and I love chicken. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it.
Gotta
Oh,
get you
man.
out of the chicken phase. Well, we
Yeah.
found the impossible meat
It's good
and
stuff.
bison.
Good stuff.
So,
I don't know if you guys ever had it before. This what's the name of it again?
impossible burgers.
Is it called the Impossible Burger? The brand that we get?
Yep.
I thought it was called like was plant based, right? Is that what
Yeah.
the Impossible is? These are plant based burgers that we get out in Vieira, next to the gym that we go to, and man, these burgers they're delicious. And I can't have ground beef, obviously. For those of you who don't know, I have gout, so I gotta watch what I eat. This is why we got the bowl of fruit here. Eating well over here, but these burgers are so good, and they come two to a pack. And I mean, gosh, we've already had them a couple times, and I want more. They're so good. For not
Yes.
being for not being ground beef, they're amazing.
They are. So, I have a question for you.
Sure. What you got?
What's one adult responsibility you still don't fully understand?
That's a good question. Excuse me. Gosh, where do I begin? I don't. Gosh, that's a great question.
Right? By the way, this segment is called Adulting Should Have Come with a Tutorial.
Yeah. It's a great question. I love it.
Maybe I got you stumped.
Yeah, a little bit that I don't fully understand. Gosh, I don't know. I don't fully understand why some parents can't just be on the same level. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough when you're on a separate level with your ex-partner, and especially when a child is involved. I just don't understand why we can't just do it for the kid. Do it for the kid or the kids or whatever scenario you're in and stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, I know the answer to that, but I just I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
So, co-parenting.
Yeah. How about yourself?
One adult responsibility I don't fully understand. There's so many.
Yeah.
Like, so during my ER visit yesterday, they asked me if I had an advance directive. And I had no idea what it was. And I was literally, like, sitting there. I'm coming up on 40. Like, I'll be 39 in December. And I was like, wow, this is something I should actually have. It pretty much sets the tone that if anything were to happen, like if I were to go into emergency surgery or something like that and I were to not make it, what do I want done? Like, who do I want contacted? All of those things. What do I want for my service? And I was like, I think I verbally have told, I've verbally told you, don't you, I don't want to be buried. I don't want to be cremated. Don't put me in a bra. Don't put me in shoes. But like, the whole 401k, retirement, and advanced directives, and all, I don't fully understand it yet. But I guess, I'm encroaching upon that age where I should start understanding it.
Well, these days, nothing's easy.
No.
Not even to paying a bill is easy. Everything
No.
you have to go through fucking loops and hurdles and whatnot just to get shit accomplished. Not like back in the day. Back in the day, it was like in and out. It was in and out. Things were easy, and I blame the internet for that. But what are we losing here?
Oh, I was looking for the music so we can turn it down just a teensy bit.
Absolutely, we can do that.
I think our mics are picking it up really, really well.
Okay. I mean, thankfully they're picking it up pretty well because a few episodes back, motherfuckers couldn't even hear us. So.
Right. Touche.
But piggyback off your adulting question there, when did you officially realize that that you were old? When it's something that maybe Ali had said, or maybe something that you didn't realize you were this year old when you found out, and
I'm not there yet because mentally, I'm still like 24, 25. Physically, no, definitely starting, I have been letting my roots grow out, and I'm seeing all the fantabulous gray hair, and I've gone and got the retinol serums and all the anti-aging thing, and I'm trying to age gracefully and be comfortable with the change. And honestly, like letting my roots grow out and seeing just how much gray hair there is there, I'm like, I used to pay money, and Maddie, if Maddie's watching,
hello, Maddie.
I'm your girl might need you here soon. But seeing how much gray, I'm kind of excited about it, but no, to answer your question, I'm not there yet.
Not there yet?
No.
If you can delete one adult activity or responsibility just for 24 hours, what would it be?
One adult responsibility?
24 hours.
I have to ask, because this is how my brain works.
Sure.
Are there any consequences to me doing this?
No, you just won't be participating in said activity or responsibility.
Just one?
Just one.
Oh my God. No, I
24
just want
hours.
to disappear for 24 hours. Unreachable.
Yeah.
Just no work, no bills, no shopping, no cleaning the house. I love my children, but no children. Like, just run away and act like I'm 22 again. Without the drinking, without the partying,
of course,
you know?
Yes, yeah, that's the catch. That's a different.
To be impulsive.
Yeah.
Like spontaneous and impulsive.
Spontaneous is one of my absolute favorites.
I know. We
It's just
talked about this when we first started dating.
Yeah,
I
it's
think it was
just-
like a must. We're like, are you spontaneous?
Yeah. God, it's just so hard to get away with it. It's just so hard. I would have to wait till like close to like a holiday where I know like restaurants are closed and businesses are closed and stuff like that, and I can get a quick getaway. But man, I'll tell you what.
That kind of defeats the point of being spontaneous. You were spontaneous on Friday,
What part?
Halloween.
What did I do?
You were just like, you know what? I'm going to go trick-or-treating with you guys.
That was.
That was spontaneous.
That was on the fly.
Yeah.
I don't normally do that. I was lucky to get away with it. Shout out to Villain. Thanks for covering my shift. Oh, man.
All right.
What do you got for me?
What do I got for you? What's a small win that makes you feel like you've got your life together?
When I pay a bill. Because, hold on now. Because I always failed at doing that at my younger years. So I was like, when I was making money and I was able to pay bills again, I felt so accomplished because I wasn't able to do it before. And now I pay one, I'm just like, okay, I got this. Like, I got this under control.
Right? I think for me, a small win is when my refrigerator and my pantry is full.
Oh, what a great feeling that is.
Yeah.
What a
Like,
great
I
feeling
know
that is.
we're good on food, and it helps if the house is clean. Or I would say a small win if I can make it through the day without feeling fatigued.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
You have a lot on your plate.
Mm-hmm.
Watching those lovely, wonderful children that you watch.
Aw, my sweet angel babies. They missed me so much while I was sick.
But they did miss you, and it kind of shows you, like, although sometimes the four of y'all have, we bump heads sometimes. Maybe one of the three's in a bad mood. Maybe two out of the three are just, haven't had enough sleep or what have you. But at the end of the day, those girls love you, and I think they showed that to you today.
Yeah, we've been together for 5 months now. So I think we're finally starting to even out and kind of work through the testing of power and mom and stepdad and the rest of the family and the other nanny who comes in and relieves me on Thursdays. We're all on the same page. We're one team, like a united front. So now it's all kind of starting to cohesively work
Yeah.
together. And I just can I just brag on my littlest.
Go for it.
She was having a tantrum today in the tub because I got water in her eyes when I was bathing her, and she started screaming that there was soap in her face. Now, she is the sweetest, most docile child, but when she throws a tantrum, woo, oh my gosh. She self-regulated herself. I was so proud. Like, all the work we've been doing as a team, it took a minute for her to get there, and I had to, I had to put on my soft, all right, now, you know what to do. Come on, I know you can do it. You've got this. You've got this. And lower my voice so that she had to kind of quiet down just a little bit. And I said, can you do it? And she said, mm-hmm. And then she went, and she started her little deep breaths, and she was doing it right with on the inhale, puffing her tummy out, and on the exhale, tightening her tummy in. And I was so proud that she self-regulated herself. It was like,
that's awesome.
yay! So it was kind of a gay moment.
That's what's up. Was she's learning a thing or two from you, huh?
Yeah, I think they all are, and I'm learning so much from them because it's definitely reparenting myself.
But yeah, so but that's not the only family you watch, right? There's another
No,
one as
I
well?
have my sweet little sunshine, my ray of sunshine in the mornings. She's in Savannah right now.
Oh,
so
she's on vacation, huh?
I haven't got to see her all because I was sick last week, and then they're out of town this week, but I get to see her on Friday. I love
Nice.
starting my days with her sweet little face.
Yeah, she is I haven't met her, but I have seen her FaceTime her, and she's adorable. She's just a little peach just walking around.
Yes, he is. She's only been walking for a couple of months, too, but now she's running. She's trying to climb everything now.
That's how it is. Luca, you see Luca now. That man's quick. He freaking hightails it. It's like a little ham running around.
Every time I see littles run, all I can think is that viral video that went around a couple years ago. It's fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck, boy. When the way they run.
I wasn't around for that one.
I have to show you.
I didn't have social media prior to this podcast. I didn't have social media for like 10 years or so. So
I'll have to show you.
I've missed out on a lot, and I'm glad because I didn't want no part of any of that stuff. So, are you more of a I got this, or are you more of a let's see what happens kind of gal?
Honestly, it depends. It
Okay.
depends on the circumstances. I would like to say a majority of the time I got this. And then every once in a while when I feel like I don't got this, I'm like, fuck it, let's see what happens.
I can relate. Today I was trying to fix my car on my own, and I kept telling myself I got this shit. You left me that sweet message and kind of pumped me up, and I'm like, I do got this. And so my car overheated, and the heater hose blew, and so I'm replacing that. Now I managed to get the part off. The problem with that is there's a clamp at the end of it that I can't fit my hand in because my hand's too big. So hopefully I can get my lovely girlfriend over here to get her little small tiny hands there to pull the part out for me so I can get the hose back on, so I can get my car back on the road. So yes, I can totally relate to that, and of course it happened today, but that's okay though, because nothing's gonna stop me. I'm gonna get this car fixed, and I'm gonna do it. I'm not taking it to no mechanic, none of that shit. I'm gonna save me the hundreds of dollars and just do it myself.
Oh, let's see.
What's that? What you got? By the way, I've been messing around with this Chat GPT. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty freaking dope, and it covers everything. You can ask one question, it literally covers all avenues.
Oh, yeah.
On the one question.
Yes.
It's incredible.
So, what's one piece of advice you wish someone told you before you were 25?
Before I was 25. Honestly, I wish someone would have told me to stay away from the girls. I feel like a lot of times the girls or a girl was my downfall in my younger years. In fact, I was told once by a good buddy of mine that that have women problems, and it wasn't a women problem that I have them left and right and banging my door down, because that wasn't the case. It's more like just failed relationships. I think in my younger years I should have just stayed focused on what I was doing, my drive and my movement, which at the time I had a very lucrative job at a very young age, and I was single, and I had my life back together, because before all that it was super rough, and then I started dating, and then I was stopped focusing on the goal, and I was more concerned with the girl and blah blah blah. So yes, before the age of 25, I definitely wish someone would have told me to just keep following my dreams and not to follow the gals, and I took the ladder, and yeah, I mean, it's my fault as well. I'm not blaming y'all gals. It's a two-man dance, but yeah, I think if someone would have educated me on that or told me, just to avoid it, I most definitely would have done it, and yeah, things would have been a lot different. But here we are, right?
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yes. I think for me, the piece of advice that I know now that I wish I would have known at 25 was to slow down, be present. I too let the relationships kind of get in the way, and the complicate, I wouldn't take any of it back. I've learned a lot, but I feel like without the distraction of the relationships, if I would have just slowed down, been present, been patient, open-minded, that I wouldn't have missed as much with my kids. Because, this kind of ties into, like, there's so much that I missed with my babies, and now they're 19, 18, 14, and I feel like I blinked. I didn't slow down. I wasn't present. And that's something that I'm really big on these days, is slowing down, being in the moment, being intentional, being present. I feel like if somebody would have told me that at 25, I probably would have laughed in their face.
You said it best, the word patience.
Yeah.
I think patience says it all. Back to what I was saying and to what you're saying right now, because, I have a 3-year-old child, and I think if I were a lot more patient, he wouldn't be 3 right now. You see what I'm saying? I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but I feel like that was just kind of like
An impulsive, rushed thing.
yeah, I wouldn't say rush. There's a whole story behind it, but yeah, I think
You save this for the
yeah, I think that's another
the other one.
for the other one. Are we gonna mention it, or is that something that we're gonna talk
Should
about
we?
at a different time?
Should we?
I mean, we're live.
We are live.
Chat. My lovely host Ashley here would like to fill you in on some.
So we have a little side project in the works. We are starting the Ebb and Embrace podcast. So we have two podcasts. We are going to take a little turn here. It'll be the lighthearted, fun sports cast. So we're going to take away some of these heavy issues that we've been talking about and things like that on this particular stream and this particular podcast. And we will be doing more of an intimate healing while in a relationship, growth while in a relationship, spirituality, maintaining who you are and your independence in a relationship. So it's going to be geared more towards couple conversations. So that is the Ebb and Embrace podcast on Instagram right now and on TikTok. We're getting our start. I'm working on some episodes and some questions, and we'll have things like journal reflections for the week, the For the Heart, which I'm really super excited about. So it'll be like a little question we ask at the end of the episode for you guys to think on, comment on, email us about, it's gonna be our thing.
There you go, guys. So, Ebb and Embrace coming soon.
Yes.
I look forward to it. I can get more of my serious side there. Not too serious, though. And, we can get that look. Kind of a more of a just... I feel like it's more for the ladies. I think more the ladies would like to tune into that.
No. Because the whole goal with it is to... I'm gonna go on a banter here for a moment.
Go for it. The floor is yours.
My whole view for this podcast is to show vulnerability, and vulnerability is often viewed as a weakness, and it's not. It actually takes a shit ton of courage to be vulnerable. You cannot be weak and vulnerable. You have to be courageous. You're letting your walls down. That's a super strong thing to do. And I think having a couples podcast where we are both being vulnerable in an intimate setting and we're having real conversations about what it's like to grow and heal and change as a couple and as individuals. And so you being able to speak with vulnerability and courageousness and share how you are growing and healing with our audience, that it gives that element from the man's perspective that's not usually talked about.
I can dig it.
And right now there is a huge awakening of everybody wanting to grow and heal and change, and to have a man speak from a man's point of view. I firmly really believe that we have quite a few guys who will tune in as well to get that advice, not just women.
I really hope so, because I know some of my guy friends, you guys are a bunch of knuckleheads. You guys are too tough to be in a serious conversation, open up, if you will, because I don't know, you guys got some sort of image to keep.
That's where the whole lead thing comes into play.
Have you met my friends?
I have. But I also know that your friends adore you and they see your growth and your healing and your changing, and they admire that about you right now.
That's the second time you've used that word change, and there's been a lot of that going on lately. And man, I don't know, I really, really like the path, the change. That's all that's been occurring, everything from like this new relationship, living here, the new health regimen, the working out, and all the other stuff. And like, man, I love the change. And sure, it's boring for some of y'all, but at the end of the day, I feel good, and my body feels good, my mind feels good, and I love it. The good eating, like, I honestly, I wouldn't want it any other way.
So, typically if you're coming out and you're saying those things, and you're going to get people that are like, dude, you've changed so much. What are you doing differently?
Yeah.
And that's where, that's what you bring to the Ebb and Embrace podcast.
Yeah, and I have been getting that a lot. Where I work, especially, I've been getting a lot of the customers and just the bar rats that hang around there, and they've noticed a change in me and my appearance and whatnot, which I love. Because man, I'll tell you what, it's been a dramatic change. In what was it, 3 months? I lost like 35 pounds. Like, it was insane, and not a very healthy 35 pounds, but I quit everything all at once, and and that was different. But the change, the reward that came with it, I do it all over again. I really would. It's such a great feeling. And you guys, I love you guys all. I wish you guys try it out, man. Like, just give it a couple days. I mean, it's sure it's gonna suck, but you'll you'll feel the change when you wake up in the morning.
So I have a question for you.
What you got?
What's your most irrational ick?
Oh man, his feet fall in that category.
Yes. Yes.
I don't like feet, y'all. I don't like feet. I don't like my own feet. I love my girlfriend. I don't even like her feet.
No. No.
If it were up to me, and I've said this before, if it were up to me, all you motherfuckers, including myself, we're stubbing it. Everybody's walking on stubs, yo. We don't need sneakers anymore because we stubbing it. Feet gotta go. Feet and microwaves, they gotta go.
And I'm sitting here like trying to think, what's my most irrational ick? And I think my most irrational ick is like faux fur. Or, okay, they make so many blankets. I don't know if you guys notice my blanket here because it's all white. But I actually have it inside out because the Sherpa part.
Yeah? You don't like it, yeah?
And then like
the best part.
No. Oh, no. Like, I will walk through like Marshalls or Home Goods or something like that, and I always go to the blankets because I love like the soft, silky feeling. And I'll see a blanket, and I'll be like, "Ooh, it looks soft and silky," and then I'll touch it and be like, "Oh no, oh, gross!" Like, I think that's probably my most irrational ick is super soft things and microfiber cloths. I cannot stand the feeling of microfiber cloths.
Really? Those cloths that we use to clean TVs and the interior of your cars?
Nope.
What is... Okay, you know what? Maybe let me guess. Let me guess what it is. When you touch it, it has like almost like like a electrifying...
No, it's like a greasy, weird, catchy, like...
I can see the greasy part. I could
feeling
see
to it. I don't know. And I know there's probably some other neurodivergents out there that will totally agree with me on the soft and the microfiber. So maybe it's not that irrational.
I mean, honestly, I like this part right here. It's very...
No.
I like that.
I even have it folded over, so
Yeah.
folded over, so I'm not touching it.
Oh, goodness. All right.
I always prefer the softness.
So, hey, do you have a date? Do you have a ballpark date or time for the future show?
I am honestly hoping for the first week of December.
Okay. A little holiday edition of the
Yeah.
Ebb and Embrace show.
Mhm.
I look forward to it.
Me too.
I look forward to it mostly because I know the setting is going to be more inviting, and very sensitive when it comes to blankets.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like them. Blech.
But no, that setting is going to be like super inviting. It's going to be like so comfortable, more like robe wearing, house slides on, just chilling, hot coffee. You know.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I look forward to.
Similar to what
And
we have going on here, but
over here
not.
it's more. We normally have the Wild Boys over here, and I wonder how they do with this sort of setting right here. They probably
Oh no!
they
they'd
probably
be
be sitting there all quiet.
I love you guys, but you all
Yeah.
crawl out
Marcus
of your skins.
and Arco, you motherfuckers be sitting there.
You'd be like, so when do we get this? When
Yeah,
when
can
do we get to
can
the
we get
picks?
the football picks?
Oh, when's the picks? Can we do it next segment?
Speaking of picks, Buffalo, Miami. I picked Buffalo because the last time I went against Miami, they ended up winning. So let's go Bills. We're gonna have to edit that out. I hate that I said that.
What's a hot take that everyone will argue with you about?
That's a couple. Some political. We're not gonna get political up in this
No,
bitch.
no. We vibe checking it today.
I think specifically Brody. I think the greatest player, or who would be a franchise starter. I think that's a debate that we all would bump heads on because we're all gonna have different answers. 100%. So yeah, it would have to be like a sports debate.
Yeah. I can't really think of, because I have so many hot takes, but they all pertain to like mental health, spirituality, self-healing, that whole thing. That I think and I'm going to go back on my piece of advice, that I think if everybody just slowed the fuck down and were more present, they'd probably be a lot more happier.
Yeah, I concur. Cause Jesus Christ, I don't know, I don't know how many times I sit there and I wonder myself, who allowed you to get out of bed this morning? Like seriously, who let you walk out the fucking front door? And it's like,
Not me. I usually try to keep them.
You try to do what?
I try to keep you.
Well, I wasn't saying you specifically. I'm just saying, the individual.
My newest thing lately has been every time he says, "All right, I gotta go." Oh, no, okay. You don't love me anymore. I get it. He wants to break up. You hear that? Everybody, he wants to break up with me. He doesn't love me.
And that's when the adulting comes in.
Yeah.
24 hours.
24 hours.
24 hours. All right. The bill. This one cracks me up with the bill. What bill always pops up? That gives you a jump scare. That one cracked me up when I was reading that one right there. And since we're talking about it, what is one bill that just pops out of nowhere?
FPL.
FPL.
FPL every
FPL,
time.
you gotta be ashamed of yourselves.
Every time.
You can stop taking that bill out 2 weeks before the bill's due, motherfuckers.
Right.
That shit sucks. Y'all be ashamed of yourselves. You
What
guys are
about
the real
you?
crooks.
What about you?
It's rent. Like rent just popped. I feel like I just paid rent like last week, and I gotta pay that shit again. You feel me? Like it's
Yeah.
like what again?
Yeah. What's one thing people do that gives you instant secondhand embarrassment?
Something people do
Yes.
that I feel embarrassed for.
Yeah,
About?
like you get secondhand embarrassment.
Huh. Oh man, what is one thing they do that I feel embarrassed for? When they are cashing out and their card gets declined. That's embarrassing.
I kind of have to beg to differ with you.
Okay, what
I
you
don't.
got?
I don't feel embarrassed for people.
I do.
I found myself a couple of times, like at the gas station, and they don't have enough, or the card declines or anything, and I'm like, you know what? I got them. Like, it's all good. It's gonna come back to me.
Yep.
So, regardless,
I've done that a couple of times.
I feel
but
bad because I know I've been in that position,
Yes.
and I've been like,
And nobody looked out for me,
No.
fuckers.
Comes back. I would have to say, for secondhand embarrassment, oh my god, I cringe so bad when people like put themselves out there to like another person and they get rejected.
Oh,
Oh,
like someone proposing to the
yes.
gal.
Oh my gosh, yes. Or when people are doing something just that is just downright cringy, and I'm like, stop, please stop. Do you see what you're doing right now?
What a crush! What a crusher it is when you propose. If you were to propose and that bitch says no, or doesn't even say no, she just kind of like does the awkward giggle or the awkward just cringy just pose, or just the whole room gets
Well,
quiet.
not even like proposals. Like these kids are now doing like home what is it? Like promposals and things like that, where these teenage boys who are in such a vulnerable position as young men, and they're already not knowing much and
Wait.
developing.
You gotta educate me on this. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So there's homecoming proposals and there's promposals, where these boys are like, they make these big signs with flowers and stuff, like, will you go to prom? Or some of them have witty little sayings about going to homecoming that are like little secrets, and they're walking up in like school or into the girl's job, or like a hangout
job?
with these signs.
I want to walk to that bitch's job.
Like with these signs asking them to go to prom or asking them to go to homecoming. And seeing some of them get just, they're like, you know, they had all the hype up from the crew. Like, you know, all their boys were like, you got this.
Come on,
she's
bro.
gonna say yes. And then
You're gonna go home
walks
tonight.
up-
Smash it. Let's go.
I don't want to think about teenagers do it.
That's what the boys are saying. That's what the boys are saying.
Okay.
Get it from behind, motherfucker.
But then, like, some of them get turned down, and I'm like, oh, poor babies.
Hey, you live and you learn. We live in a fucking shitty world, so
Yeah.
character building. No, but it's terrible though. I don't I don't mean to add fuel to the fire, but that does suck though. I wouldn't want to be in that situation. I wouldn't go all out, not knowing for sure the girl's gonna say yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I got one more for you.
What you got?
If your personality was a red flag, what would it say on it?
Stay away. Stay the fuck away. Yeah. Yours?
Mine? Will try to fix you.
Yeah.
My mantra for like so many years was, I am not a rehabilitation center for the emotionally deprived or the mentally immature.
Yeah.
Like, I had to tell myself that so many. Did I listen? No.
Yeah.
We'll try to fix you.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness, what you got over there?
So if your mood today was a soundtrack. Take your time. Go ahead. Take your time.
Goddamn cold.
We're good. You're good.
Sorry, chat. Headphone warning.
Yeah. That was the question. You need to hear again?
Yes, please.
If your mood was a soundtrack today, what would it be?
Alanis Morissette's Greatest Hits.
Alanis Morissette. There goes that name again.
I've been listening to her all day.
Today's just been a Morissette kind of day, huh?
Listen, there are so many songs by her that I listened to as a kid. Like, I listened to it, but I didn't hear it. Like,
Sorry?
I was listening to it,
Okay.
but I didn't hear it. Like, because
Okay.
I wasn't old enough to understand. Like, her song, You Learn. You live, you learn, you
Yeah.
laugh, you learn, you
Yeah.
cry, you learn. Like, I sang that out, like, so many times as a kid.
I concur.
And now as an adult, I'm like, Oh shit.
I was like that with a lot of Corn songs, Jonathan
Yeah?
Davis and Corn. Yeah, I don't know. I like the beat. I like this, the string, of the music and the.
See, yeah, you're the instrumental guy.
Yes, I am.
I'm the lyric gal.
Yes, correct. This is correct.
I communicate through song because of lyrics.
This is very true because I believe you have sent me. I'm just throwing a number out. At least 200 songs.
No, your playlist is currently sitting at 879, so it's
I was
probably been
off
more
by
than
600.
that.
I was off by 600 songs.
Listen, music is a great way to communicate what you can't say.
I love music. It heals. It does a lot for me. Every single day I'm blasting music. Every single day. Like
Oh, yeah.
I can't go without it. I can't go without music. Could you go without music or movies?
I could never go without music.
Right? So fuck the movies, right?
Yeah. Before we dated, my TV was very rarely on.
The TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would not have a TV in my bedroom. Because it was told to me when I first started my healing journey and got onto the spiritual route that is the bedroom is for sleeping and lovemaking. It's not for fighting. It's not for watching TV. It's not for scrolling on your phone. It's for sleeping and lovemaking. And that is all the bedroom is for. So I never had a TV. I don't know. There was a couple of relationships I had that it was a battle. Like they wanted a TV in the bedroom, and I was like, "Fuck no, no. We got a TV in the living room. We don't need one in the bedroom. What's wrong with you? No." But until you, and now we have a TV. We have a projector in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So, that's
Yeah,
one thing.
I've-
But my
I've-
TV was never on.
I've had a lot of lonely nights, and I just lay up in the bedroom with the TV on. Most of the time, not even really watching it, just kind of background sounds, and playing on my phone. Like, so the TV was always in there. Sure, I had one in the living room, but it's like you can't really lay down in the living room, whether it's here or even in the last one, So that's why I always had one in there. Also, growing up, I was always living in like one little studio apartments or one bedrooms, very small places, to where it's like everything was in the bedroom, sort of thing. So it's like I've already been accustomed to having a TV in there, anyways. Because
So you're a bedroom kid.
yes,
I was a kitchen kid.
a bedroom kid or a homeless kid, one or the other. But yeah. So let me ask you, what's your current hyperfixation or just random obsession right now?
My current hyperfixation. My current hyperfixation or obsession right now?
Just random obsession. While you're thinking about it, can I tell you mine?
Yes.
I can't get off this 3i Atlas. This flying rock.
Yeah, I'm looking at your computer, and that's all it is.
Yes.
That's all, it's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 news articles on his homepage, and they are all 3i Atlas.
This thing is-
Nuts. Don't you dare go on a deep dive about it right now.
That's a different podcast right there for that. No, it's just everything that it's doing and the color changing and everything, like it's odd. So it's very weird, and I'm not the only one. I'm sure NASA and all those high rank motherfuckers are, wondering the same fucking thing I'm wondering.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, that's mine. What's yours?
I think my current hyperfixation is after having the flu, even leading up to the flu, is really the healing that I am going through, not just mentally, emotionally, spiritually, but physically. I have come to realize that prior to April, I was living in a constant state of fight or flight. And so I wasn't really paying attention to my body. And now that my nervous system has recognized that I am safe and I am okay, I've got this check engine light, this light, this light, this light. Like all these things health-wise are coming up, and I would probably say that's probably what I'm thinking about 80% of the time is, you know, getting back to BH. And I don't necessarily think that I'll ever be back to before BH. Back to BH. And this new version of me, so kind of, I think, to coincide with that hyperfixation is really integrating this new person that I'm becoming and these new habits and lifestyle that I'm living and really showing up for myself. So I would probably say my current hyperfixation is my spiritual, mental, and physical health.
Okay. That's a lot. Much better answer than mine. I'm over here worried about flying rocks.
I am always, and you guys will see on Ebb and Embrace, I am always thinking of how to heal. Like, what could I be doing differently? What could I have done differently yesterday, today? I'm always waking up and going, okay, it's a new day to be better than I was yesterday. It's a new day to try again if I fail. So I wasn't always like this until probably coming up on 9 years, 8 years coming up on. When I got sober, it really just so 8 years might sound like a long time, but in the long run, I was 31 when I started it, so kind of late to the game of just trying to redo. And I believe I said it on a previous podcast that your 30s and 40s are spent healing from the first half of your life. The first 20 years of your life. So I think that's just, and you'll see on Ebb and Embrace, like the healing, the changing, the growing, the spirituality. I was never really a spiritual person before. And now, I've learned all these awesome things that could help other people, and that's all I really want to do. So, it goes back into why I was like, we should do Ebb and Embrace.
Yeah.
Because I want to share this knowledge, this wisdom
but
that I have.
That's funny, and that's a good point. You say, your 30s and 40s, you're recovering. And that's so true. I mean, I started at age of 15. 15 years old, I think I picked up my first Old English 800. And I think that was the first time I drank a beer and smoked pot. And here we are, a million years later. I'm about to turn 47, and I've been sober for going on 9 months now, I believe.
No, you're going on 10?
10 months. And yeah, and you're right about that, because I realized just the massive amount of toxins and just garbage I've been pumping my body up with, and and here I are now. And I mean, I admire you and how long you've been doing the dance. That's fucking super proud of you. And I want to be there one day. I want to tell you, like, babe, it's been 9 years or 10 years now, stuff like that. And
well, if we're being honest here,
we're always honest here on the NPE
we're gonna
podcast.
Be honest here, and I'm gonna be vulnerable.
Let's get it
live on stream.
Uh-oh.
So I have 8 years clean. I haven't touched a single opiate or benzodiazepine in 9 years. But alcohol, I've had an ongoing problem with. I had 4 years sober. I did the whole AA, NA, tango, and all of that. And circumstances led me to picking up a drink right before my 5-year anniversary. And I was out drinking for probably 5 or 6 months. And then I was like, I'm starting to notice some things about myself. So I started to go back to AA. Fell off from that again. Did the sober thing by myself for another 4 or 5 months, found myself in a really shitty relationship that pushed me. And when I say push me, I mean literally put the drink in my hand and drank again. And that took me out for a year and a half. So I am actually, as of this very moment, as of this, if this app would load.
See, it's that 3i Atlas messing with our Wi-Fi. I'm telling you.
I am 3 months, 29 days, and 16 hours sober from alcohol.
There we go.
So thank you. This time I fully have understood, and I am an alcoholic. So before, there was always that notion in my head that was like, well, maybe if I do all this stuff, all these steps, and I read these books and I go to these meetings, I'll heal myself and I'll cure myself and I can actually drink and I can do it healthily. And you know what? I did. For like the first 8 months, I was good. And then just off to the races. And I saw that side of myself, and I shared this in another podcast where I was talking about, I looked in the mirror and I saw a person I did not ever want to be, I didn't like, and then it was like, okay, we're done. And I stopped. I stopped. I fully concede that I am an alcoholic, and I don't miss it at all. There's very rarely am I like, oh, I need one, and I pause. What do I need right now? Am I hungry? Am I angry? Am I lonely? Am I tired? Am I having a really bad day and I just want to feel anything but the bad day? But at the end of the day, I played the tape forward, and I realized that I could have a drink, but the problem's still going to be there tomorrow when I sober up,
That's right. And, when I have, and I'll admit, sometimes we have rough days, man. We're human. And I'll admit sometimes, it crosses my mind to have a drink. But then I always tell myself the consequences if I were to pick up a beer or take a shot. The consequences being that I can lose a lot. I can lose my relationship with my girlfriend. I can lose my ability to walk. My health. Like, I have so much to lose, and I know that it's not worth it. No bottle nor shot is worth, everything that I would end up losing. So I just keep that in the back of my mind because it helps. But not a lot of times do I think about having a drink. It just, it's been a while, but we had a couple podcasts before a couple weeks ago that I had a really rough day. I remember reaching out to you and saying that I was thinking about it, not saying I was going to do it or anything, because I didn't. But, and that's what it is. I reach out to you, and just the thought of you in my mind, it helps with it. And I just know that, it's just, I'm here for a reason. And it's because I'm not drinking. Because I guarantee you 100% that if I were still boozing and I neglected my health and didn't care about the gout, I'd be in a hospital bed right now, dead. I certainly would be sitting here right now with this lovely girl right here. That's guaranteed.
No.
And I know everything happens for a reason. I know we had our, some hardships coming up, and we say we wouldn't change a thing, and I have to agree with that. I wouldn't change a thing, because if I did, then I would have not met you. And like I said, I mentioned it before, but if I had to eat shit again, to do it again, to be here again, give me a fork.
Just shovel it in. Oh, something lighthearted. Here we go.
Yes.
What's the most embarrassing song you secretly love?
Most embarrassing song I secretly love. Supermassive Black Hole. I love that song.
Yes, I love that song too.
In fact, Jackson loves that song as well. And it's on the playlist. And whenever we play it, my boy and I, we jam out to it Great song. You?
Spice Girls, Wannabe.
The wannabe song, huh?
Yes.
That's an oldie right there.
Listen, me and my sisters used to go out in the courtyard with our friends, and we would choreograph whole performances and concerts for our parents and the neighborhood, and we'd set up a table with snacks and everything, and I was Baby Spice, okay?
Well, I'm not familiar with the Spice. Who's the Spice who or Spice that?
Spice Girls.
I know who the Spice Girls are.
Goodness.
Obviously, they were a massive hit when they came out. And then they came out with the movie, and then they came out with the this and the that, and they're all over the place. Where are they now? Where are the Spice Girls now?
They're still doing the tours.
Are they?
Still doing the things.
Not the
yeah.
5 of them, right?
No, all of them.
All of them, huh?
Yeah, just
all-
like Backstreet Boys has come back, NSYNC is kind of toying around, but yeah.
Bringing the old oldies back, huh?
Yes. Oh, what song defined your teenage heartbreak era?
Ooh. Oh, wow. Teenage heartbreak. I don't think I had like a breakup that I was just like devastated over. I don't think, and if I did, I don't really recall. I don't remember much of my upbringing. I really don't. I really don't remember.
So I can't say a song, but I know I go Aaliyah, Ashanti, Toni Braxton, like
Great artists right there, but yeah, I can't really recall having a, it was just like what they call puppy love. It was like I like this girl, but it wasn't like a breakup to where I was like I lost my stuff or my mind or just.
no, me. Which artist got you through a rough time?
Deftones.
Deftones.
Deftones. Yeah, that's easy.
Yes.
Not cause obviously you guys know I'm a big fan, but there's a song look at that, Killing Mosquitoes live on Twitch.
I got him.
That motherfucker's been flying around here for like a week too. God damn it. Where was I? Oh yeah. Songs. There's a song titled "Bored" and "Hexagram" that are by the Deftones, and it's the yelling portion of the song that just helps me release whatever frustration or whatever whatever bad moment I'm having. I listen to these songs particularly, and they really do get me through because I scream along with the song, and it makes me feel so much better.
So I have two songs.
Sure.
If I'm like really angry or I really need to like scream it out, I would have to say Falling in Reverse,
Okay.
Popular Monster.
Okay, that's a good song.
Yeah. But if I need, like, I'm down in the dumps and this song and this artist literally saved my life. I played this song on repeat for days upon days. I've seen him perform live 3 times now. I'm so sad that I'm going to miss the 4th time. I might just go all by myself. I might just do it.
Where is that at?
It's in Debauchery in Melbourne.
Okay.
So Sat sang, and the song is called I Am. And I don't know what it does to me, but that song, just every time, it just reminds me that I am here for a purpose. Like, I'm an important person to many people. I am good. It gets rid of the lies that my brain tells me.
So, say you're driving to Botchery? Debauchery. What is that? What is that? A 20-minute drive? 25-minute drive?
Yeah, about 25 to 30 minutes.
One song. You're on the way to Debauchery. One song. What's the song you're playing?
I Am.
Same song.
Yeah.
Same song. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the minds would be different. It wouldn't be bored or wouldn't be hexagram. Um, if I'm on the way to a place like debauchery concert ish type deal, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to the artists that I'm gonna go see. Most recently, Supervillains. I went down to a can't remember the name of the bar. For obvious reasons, but I went and saw Supervillains, and on the way to go see Supervillains, I had a good 30-minute drive. I played the album. That's
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
play all his music, but you said one song.
one song, the first one, whatever song comes on, the first one.
Yeah,
That's-
I
that's-
am.
No, I'm saying me. Like,
Oh,
Supervillains, the one song comes on. That's the song I'm going with.
okay.
Yes. You ever listened to Supervillains?
I've seen them.
You've seen them.
Mm-hmm.
Earthly Birthday.
No, Supervillains came. So there used to be a little bar in downtown Cocoa Village called 321 Local.
Okay, I remember.
Yeah. So I was a frequenter there. I was friends with the owners. So I was there like every night. Supervillains played there. Head PE played there. There were
Nice.
so many big names that came and played. But then there was also a lot of like underground local bands.
I love them. These local bands are legit. You gotta check these guys out.
So I actually found, wow, the name just totally escaped me right before I went to say it. Oh my goodness. No, I can't remember. One of the bands that played all the time there, I was so obsessed with their music. Like, played Vilify.
Vilify, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember playing a Vilify song the other night. I think you commented on that.
Oh, I probably did.
Yeah.
It's like Jake and Shane. Shane is doing his own thing as Vilify. Not sure what the rest of the band is doing, but I know Shane is still out there doing the damn thing. All of their music I just loved. And I had to know every word of every song. And I would stand on the bar and just scream it.
What band that you have not already watched or seen would you like to go see?
Falling in Reverse.
You have not seen them.
No.
I'm surprised I haven't seen them considering shows like Earthly Birthday or there's other one I have in Orlando. And Go ahead.
The last Earth Day birthday I went to was Earth Day Birthday 16.
Oh wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, but not just Earthly Birthday. They have I remember going to one concert. It was called the WJRBQ, and like Hollywood Undead was there. POD was there. Seven Dust was there. And you always find like 3 or 4 good bands that would play on an event like that. And speaking of events, I don't know if you saw this. I actually seen it today, and I meant to forward it to you. Correct me if I'm wrong. EDB or EBM concert.
EDM?
EDM.
In Cocoa Beach.
In Cocoa
I
Beach.
saw that
Yes,
shit.
that one right, yes.
I'm going to be there.
I saw that. I had a feeling you.
Oh, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going.
What
yes.
kind of bands are at these concerts?
They're not bands, they're DJs.
Oh, so it's like a rave type thing. Ah,
Yes, the
that's why I've
Wubs.
never heard of it.
Wub Love.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love the robot sounds. I love the wubs. I love all of it. Like tickles my brain.
So what, does everybody show up over there, eat a bunch of ecstasy, and have like orgies and stuff in these places?
Yeah, negative.
Wrong party. Sorry.
Yeah, wrong party. No, EDM is all about plur. Peace, love, unity, and respect.
Okay.
And that community, that's, of course, with any community, you're going to have the bad eggs who come to
course.
do stupid shit like that. But it's legitimately
Not
all
me
about
though. Not me though. That wasn't me.
connecting with each other through the music. And, I really wasn't into the whole music festival or rave thing until probably 3-4 years ago, and I just fell in love with the community, and the music doesn't always have words, even though Griffin and Grizz are like my favorite. More Griffin than anything. I will listen to Griffin on repeat, but to just have music that Bonobo, oh my gosh, just have music that you don't even have to have the words, but you feel it in your body and you want to move, and that love and connection with other people who are vibing and feeling that same energy going on. That's honestly what made me fall in love with it.
I know several people who go to these concerts. I say I never heard of them, but I just don't know about them, like what goes down in them. I just thought it was just a regular like music concert or a festival, but it's DJs, you say. And I've heard the stories, and I know I joke around about it, and I've never been to any of these, but I know for a fact that the friends that I know that do attend these are on shrooms or on Molly.
Of course,
Yeah.
those things level it up, elevate
Right.
it.
Sure.
I guess
Sure.
you know.
Now I've been invited several times to these shows, and I don't go because I know that's what happens there, and I just don't want to be around it. I don't want to put myself in a situation that I'm gonna be like, devil here and the angel I'm here, and it's like
Yeah, no, I'm clean, like as you know, and it's really the energy is so, I just can't even put it into words. Like all my wub heads out there and all my plur community can testify that you don't have to be on any substance to feel, because the energy is so electric, it's so alive. I remember like the first EDM concert that I went to, I was like, doing this number, right? And this guy stopped me. He's like, no, bring the energy in, bring the love in. And so that like totally changed my perception of like, yeah, I'm sending the love and the energy out to everybody around me, but no, bring it back into yourself. And I know that I was like super hot, and this guy just turned around with his big old fan, started waving. I'm like, what does that smell? He's like, oh, it's lemon balm oil. Like, you just put some on your fan, and then it turns into the whole peace, love, unity, respect, and then, giving of bracelets or, little trinkets and things like that. And it's really about connection. It's really about the energy of it. You don't have to be on a single substance to walk around there and feel how magnificent the fucking energy is. But like I said, with any concert, because you can go to Falling in Reverse concert, guess what? There's going to be some drunk asshole who tries to slam into you. And you go to a hip-hop concert, there's going to be some asshole who's, in any music community that you're going to experience bad
Of course. I mean, this past summer, me and my buddy Arco went to a Deftones concert, and I was sober. It was my first ever concert sober, and it was my favorite band as well. And yeah, I got to see it from the other side, and and of course, the question that comes to mind is, man, is that what I looked like when I was doing that? And it's scary.
Yeah.
Obviously, in the moment, you're having a good time. You don't give a fuck. You're drunk. You're not thinking straight. You're not thinking logically. And then here we are thinking logically and thinking straight and just kind of viewing everything. And I'm just like, wow, But no, you're right. Absolutely right. It doesn't matter what you do. This past summer, I went to a Magic game versus the Lakers with, again, my buddy Akko, and I went there sober. And it's a sporting event, so you can imagine all the people that are boozing, and how many people were drunk, and getting in the cars afterwards, stuff like that. So I got to see it from that angle, and yeah, it's so different. But at the end of the day, you can still have fun without being on a substance. Like
Yes,
I
you
did.
can. That was the hardest
I had
lesson.
the best time. I had the best time.
That was the hardest lesson for me to learn, because I so heavily relied on
Yeah.
the alcohol and the substances to come out of my shell, that like being sober and around people, and it's that programming from when you're younger, but it's also that inner critic that's like, you're embarrassing yourself. Oh, don't do that. That would stop me, and I'd just stand there and be like so uncomfortable. And then my first year sober, I didn't even have a year. Okay. I went, let's see, that was on New Year's Eve. So at that point in time, I had barely over 2 months sober. And I went to a sober rave in Orlando.
Nice.
because Orlando has what is called FICCIPAW, which is the Florida Conference of Young People in AA, and they throw barbecues and eat and sober raves and all these things to show you can still have fun sober. And so I went to a sober rave, little over 2 months sober, and I'm like, everybody here is sober. I mean, these motherfuckers were getting it, like they were on something.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're dancing and vibing and having fun. And that's when I learned about picking up on the energy of everybody around you, rather than letting that self-critic in your head tell you you're embarrassing. So I still struggle, you know, sing, dance, to be myself. Every once in a while I have trouble in public, but it's a learning thing.
Yeah, when I started the sober life, I used to visit this little kava bar down in the Cocoa area, and same thing. I go in there, and they have a bar set up, but they're not selling drinks. They're selling, you know, your kava drinks, your coffee, espressos, what have you. And I had the same thing in my mind. In fact, I felt so out of place because I wasn't drunk, and I'm sitting here like in this place with a bunch of sober people drinking coffee, shooting pool, just like darts. They have live music, you know, just like, you know, you would at the bar. And thank God for these places, like, honestly, because I was, as you know, when I first stopped, January 24th, when I stopped this past year, it was easy at first, and then I thought to myself, because I got some really good friends that I consider family, that they booze, and, you know, it doesn't bother me. But at the time, I was concerned because I didn't know how I was going to kind of react to seeing everybody drinking around me, and me just sitting there, you know, just trying to keep my mind off of it. And, you know, I did well. I went to a party. Shout out to Billy and Sophia. I went to a party that they had, and it was my first time going over there sober. And I do have to admit, it was tough. Everybody was drinking. I remember, I think I might have eaten some shrooms that day, so that way I can kind of, like, you know, just kind of, I don't know, fit in, so to speak. But no, that didn't work. I ended up just tripping balls at their house. I know you guys remember that. The football game was on, and it just so happened to be the Nickelodeon. What's that? Nickelodeon. It was the Nickelodeon slime game. So I'm on shrooms, and there's slime coming down on the screen, and everything looks cartoony and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
So here I am worried about alcohol and being around it, and now I'm over here tripping balls.
Thinking the TV's melting.
It was fun, but no, I worried. I was very concerned of how people would they accept me sober, you know? Will I still be able to hang out with the crew, knowing that they're gonna be boozing, or that I know for sure there's gonna be alcohol there. But hey, I came out on top.
Yeah.
I came out on top, and it was months later, where I really started feeling the itch, if you will, I call it, you know, wanting to drink and whatever, you know, which is odd because some people it's off rip. A good buddy of mine right now is sober over 2 weeks now. I believe it's over 2 weeks now. Attaboy, Akko. Attaboy. And you know, he looks great now. He looks great now, and he's sobering up, and you know, I hope he can see what we see and what we know. I know it's new in his journey. He's still very new in his journey, but I mean, I'll kind of just rant on right now with it. But I hope he sees and realizes, you know, that we can have just as much fun on the sober end than you can on the drunk end. Probably even more, because you remember everything.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I have a question for you.
What you got, baby?
Would you rather always say what you're thinking or never be able to speak again?
Probably best if I didn't speak again.
Oh, no. See, I'm going the opposite route. I will always say what I'm thinking, and I do.
Because if I did that, I'm gonna get into a lot of trouble. Um, and I don't want to get in no trouble.
I I give zero fucks.
Yeah.
I will say exactly what's on my mind. I give no fucks.
It's bad enough that sometimes when someone's talking to me, I just picture like me punch them in the face. That's bad enough. I do that.
Oh, would you rather have your entire search history posted publicly or your camera roll?
Honestly, I got nothing to hide. Yeah, I might have a nude pic there or something like that, or maybe I looked up porn one time on Google or whatever, or 1,000 times. But just for the entertainment part of it, I would have to say probably my Google search. There'll be some good laughs now right there. The photos not so much because since I started dating you, I deleted a bunch of pictures and a lot of nudes and stuff like that. So yeah, my camera roll is really boring.
I think I would rather my search history be posted publicly and not my camera roll because there's no.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a picture of me in there as well.
Oh my goodness. Would you rather relive your most awkward moment or watch it on a big screen with your friends?
Big screen. Big screen with the friends.
Yeah.
Like we got a lot together.
Yeah. We're going to totally roast each other.
Listen, we have our family here. We don't give a fuck. Embarrassing moments, you fucking slip and fall, whatever, it does not matter.
No.
Everything gets shared.
Would you rather have unlimited money but no sleep or perfect sleep but be broke?
Unlimited money but no sleep, or perfect sleep and be broke. Honestly, if I had the money and I didn't sleep, what would be the point? Because I'm gonna be unhinged and I'm gonna be all fucking psycho-like, sleep deprived and whatnot. I'm not gonna be concerned about the money. But if I'm sleeping good and I don't have money and I'm broke, I can still make money. Like, can we dissect it like that?
I think it's that you're just broke.
You're just broke, huh?
I pick perfect sleep and being broke. I don't give
Yeah,
a fuck
'cause
about money.
What's the point of the money if you're just like gonna be in a psych ward because you can't? How many days can you go without sleep before you start like seeing shit, going delusional? Because that's a thing, right? Without sleep, was it 3 days?
I believe so. Me, it's like fucking 8 hours.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's so different. I honestly, I used to go like 2 days when I worked at. Can I say names? Can I say where I worked?
I wouldn't list business names.
I worked at an establishment where it wasn't an 8-hour shift. It wasn't 9 to 5. It was more like 9 to 9, 2 days later, on the clock, 48 hours straight. So when I worked there, I had gone days without sleep and stuff like that. And then when I did go to sleep, it was just for a couple hours, 3 hours, before I had to go back and do it again.
Sir, when we first started dating 3 months ago, you did not sleep.
Well, yeah, I just had moved in here. I met you when I was moving in here, and obviously I was single, single parent, bachelor. I didn't really have much, so I stayed up. I would just stay up. Not to mention minds racing, just a lot life going on and stuff like that. You weren't around, and I was just kind of like, I don't know, just kind of stuck in my own way, I guess. And for quite some time, you know how it is. You do something for quite so long, you're so accustomed to it, And I guess I just got accustomed to like not sleeping and working a lot. And I mean, hell, you have to remember when I met you, I was coming off of 4 jobs. I was working a lot, and it's funny I say that because it goes back to the question, like, sleep and broke, or money and fucking no sleep. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, no, you didn't sleep. I remember telling you, like, No, you need to have at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep, dude. You're gonna burn yourself. Sleep debt is a real fucking thing.
With my schedule, I can't do 8 hours. I mean, unless I go to bed like right when I come home from work, something wild like that.
Nah, I've got you a couple of times. I got you to 6. You were sleeping 2 to 4 hours.
That sounds about right.
Now you're at 6.
That bed's comfortable. Every time my head hits that pillow in that bed, it's game over.
Listen, I'll be relaxing in bed or getting ready to sleep or something, and he'll come in, and he's like, I'm not ready for bed. And I'm like, come here. Come see me.
It's over.
I love you. I missed you. And he'll come sit on the bed and he'll lean back on me, and then I start doing this in his hair, and he's like,
I be having good intentions to hey, I'm gonna go downstairs and this. No,
Not if I get him
that quickly
snuggled.
goes away once I'm in the clutches of all that loving and snuggling and whatnot.
get him snuggled up and he's gone for. Would you rather never feel embarrassed again or never feel tired? Give me all the embarrassment.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to be
never want to
tired.
feel tired.
Yeah, I don't want to be tired.
Never.
I don't give a shit if I get embarrassed. Whatever, it's a good laugh.
I think my biggest pet peeve about myself is how fatigued I am. Like, I hate that shit. I'm like, what happened to all the energy?
I know, and then my stubborn ass, same thing, and then I should probably go to bed, and I don't. I end up doing something else or starting a project, and
Speaking of bed, we are going to start wrapping this up.
Yeah, this is
over
a,
the next 6-7 minutes.
we did get a late start on the show today. We obviously said fuck the break.
Yeah,
Just power through it.
we're vibing.
I like it.
Me too.
It's about time we had a one-on-one podcast. Villain
Agreed.
mentioned that too. I think I mentioned that to you as well. It was inevitable. It was going to be a time where we were going to sit here and have a podcast, just us two. Or maybe one day might be just you, might be just me. We don't know. But the experience is good. We know that we can do this. I know when I started first doing this, I was really fucking nervous and kind of fumbled my words and couldn't find my word or my fucking step or anything like that. But here we are, episode. I don't even know.
Yeah, me either.
It started on TikTok. Well, we tried. We saved up a bunch of content and hours and photos from day one. We've come a long way, and I'm getting more comfortable with doing this here. I really enjoy doing it. I look forward to the second podcast. But yeah, I like it. I like that we were able to do this, just you and I. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you do for the show. You're super, super awesome. You're a dope chica right here. If you guys ain't friends with her, punch yourself in the face. Super dope chica. Beautiful lady. Happy to have her around here. Happy to call her my girlfriend. I love you very much.
Oh, here's a big one.
What you got?
Would you rather know how you die or when you die?
That's a good question. I would when or how? I like to know when. How would I prepare myself? Make sure the boys are good, Luke and Jackson. Make sure they're good. Kind of just, I guess, tidy up before I kick the bucket.
I don't think I would want to know when, because I know me, and I know that I would probably hyperfixate on that, and I wouldn't be as present. I think if I had to choose, I mean, really, I don't want to choose either of them, but I think I'd rather know how.
Okay.
And god damn it, it better be a good way I'm going out. I don't want some lame shit.
Probably
I'm just kidding. I really want to just
Yeah.
pass on my sleep.
Knowing my ass and my luck, I'll probably be one of the embarrassing things that happens to me that I end up dying, and we talk about it later. Like, hey, remember that motherfucker died? How fucking awkward was that, huh? Who dies like that?
Yeah. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early forever?
20 minutes early. I hate being late.
Exactly.
I hate being
Yes.
late. When I wake up, that hour change, I don't know about you guys, that hour change when I woke up and it was daylight outside, I freaked the fuck out that I was late. But I wasn't late at all. In fact, I had woken up before my alarm went off. But yeah, I don't like being late for anything. Hell, we were late as fuck with the podcast today. I didn't like that, but we didn't have a choice. Three Eye Atlas, once again, fucking around with our Wi-Fi.
Would you rather read minds or control time?
I would control time. I don't want to read your fucking mind. I don't give a shit what the fuck. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck what the fuck y'all talking about, thinking about, or whatever. It's probably towards us and probably not good anyways. I don't give a shit.
I think the world's too populated for me to want to read minds.
It's a lot of heads.
Well, okay, no. If I could control it, like
time
it's,
or that,
no,
or the thoughts?
reading people's minds. Like if I could control it, and it wasn't like I could, be sitting here chilling, whatever, and not hear what you're thinking, and then just be like,
it could be a great way. It could be a great way to read the room.
ooh, yeah. I don't think that I want to control time.
I do because I always say, in fact, I said it just the other day, there's never enough time in a day. It really isn't. Our lives are too chaotic and too busy that it doesn't fit in a 24-hour day.
But the consequences of slowing down a day.
That means it will slow down the day you die.
But the inevitable is still going to happen.
Sure, but not at the rate that it would normally happen.
Now, if you're controlling time, are you controlling time worldwide? Or is it just locally? Because then that fucks shit up too.
That would definitely fuck a lot of shit up right there. If the world is still going and we're stopped, oh yeah, that would fuck up a lot of things.
Yeah. So there's like so many variables.
Yeah.
Variables.
I understood what you said.
Variables.
I was smelling you stepping in.
Yeah. I can't when you say that every time. I'm like, no, all I think is a big pile of shit.
And you stepping in it.
Slide. Squelch sounds. All right,
chat. I appreciate you guys once again. Oh, you got another question?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
what we got?
You jumped into that, and I was like, oh, hold on. I'm not ready.
Are you now?
Nope. Nope.
Well, in the meantime, appreciate you guys. Ashley, appreciate you. All the behind-the-scenes stuff that she does. I just sit here on this chair. I do nothing but drink coffee and water while she does all the work. Not all the work.
That's not true.
That's not. Yeah, she does a lot though.
He picks our topics.
She does a lot.
He comes up with the questions, and I sit here and look pretty.
Very pretty. Very beautiful.
All right. As always, we are going to finish out this stream with a raid. Please stick around for the raid. It helps us connect to other content creators here on Twitch with networking. It helps them out with growing their community, and it helps our community get to know their community and builds one great family. So if you could please stick around for that raid, we would greatly appreciate you.
And on that, you guys, once again, thank you so much. Check out our socials, man, while you're at it. Not Pay Enough Podcast on Instagram.
Right there.
NPE Podcast on TikTok. Shit, coming soon. You're going to see us on fucking YouTube. You're going to see us fucking everywhere, man. We're going to be, we're going to try to make this thing big, man. We're going to try to do something good with it. And in the meantime, come check us out every Wednesday night, 8:30. Anything like tonight, a little later than that, but we are here nonetheless. I love you all very much. Catch you in the flip.